Susan Meyer, the CEO of Spokane Transit, and I both chaired the committee to select the locally preferred alternative for a downtown circulator. We approached the topic with completely open mind, no preconceived ideas about what the community was going to select. And we formed a technical advisory committee and a community advisory committee and vetted all of the options very thoroughly. So by the time the three choices came through all of that process, I was comfortable that the community had had a chance to speak to what they want, what the citizens want. The locally preferred alternative through all of that process turned out to be, for the downtown circulator, a modern electric trolley, which would have the overhead electric lines and have rubber tires on the vehicle, so there's no rail that would have to be installed. That makes it a lot less expensive, but it still has the permanency of committing to a route with the overhead electric lines, so there's permanent infrastructure. That allows property owners adjacent to the route to know that that line is going to be there. It's going to be there for a long time. So they can invest in having a property that they know is going to have commercial viability along the line. And then it has a wow factor that will bring people onto it to be able to say, this is really convenient. It runs, every few minutes. An electric trolley is going to come by. I can hop on this and go. So I'm excited about the alternative that has been selected by the community.
As I am in the, working in the community, it's not something, I think it's a great plan. I've met with the designers of that plan and the folks that came to that. I think at this point we aren't there yet. I think it's a great plan to have on the shelf as a possibility as we move through some of these other more pressing transportation needs. Whether that be the next street bond, but to make the arrangement so that that's possible, absolutely. Just as as we buy rights of way and other projects, that we have that possibility as the population demands it. At this point, it seems to be more of an economic driver than a transportation asset. And we should look at it that way, and what is the cost as an economic driver, not necessarily as a transportation requirement.